everybody. How is everyone? We're excited tonight. Tonight's going to be a fun night all the way around. If you noticed the thumbnail ahead of time, you might want to say, what's going on? Well, if you have not been on our community page, there's been a poll up for the last week or so to change the color of Jenna's hair. And there's been some good votes. Oh, yeah. So we want to do the reveal. So this is Jenna's hair ahead of time. Before. And I present to you, voila, Bamboo. What are you doing out?
I'm coming to say
No. Go back. Sorry about that. That was our new Bamboo, our new baboon, the baboon. Oh boy, that's going to be a hard one.
Are you having a stroke?
Not having a stroke.
Toast?
I don't smell toast. Sorry about that. All right. For real this time. Jenna before and Jenna now. Ta-da!
Oh my God!
Woo!
This is my first time seeing it, just like you guys.
Reveal. Ta-da! So you wanted to go natural colors, and everybody on the poll wanted you to have red-winged blackbird hair.
Yeah. So this morning, I checked just on the votes. I had no idea what the options were, but there was 107 votes as of this morning. And then right before we made this masterpiece, oh my God, that's so cool. I get a little hot. So much excitement. There was like 137 people voted for this. Thank you for all y'all that voted.
You know what's a little scary to me is because I thought it was Jocelyn pop up from underneath there.
Like Jocelyn?
Yes.
Oh, my daughter.
Yes. You can definitely tell where she got her looks from because she looks just like you.
Gosh,
and now you look just like her. What are you, 18?
I know.
Yes, I am.
Well, we've got a great live set up for you tonight. Let me introduce to you Bamboo.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Yeah,
How are you?
Bamboo.
I am Bamboo the baboon.
The baboon.
Baboon.
Is one of our newest cast members. You'll be seeing a lot of him. Yes. Do you identify as a him or her? Your pronouns?
My pronoun is a boy.
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 All right, we'll call you a him.
I'm a him.
A hims.
I'm gonna. You got those candy bars, right?
Oh yeah, I do have the candy bars.
I want the him candy bars.
The him candy bars with nuts.
Yes.
All right. That's what the package says. We are going to give away some Wildlife Command Center coloring books tonight.
Yay!
Yeah. We're going to talk about a lot of things that I've got going on. And I'm going to get my preliminary hit. My hair is growing back in. Mary is going to cut my hair in such a manner so that I can grow a mohawk.
And no, Bamboo cannot help.
Man, Bamboo, you may not help.
No.
Yeah. Oh, poor thing.
All right.
But our hair color matches.
There you go, Jenna. Have a seat
Oh,
in your normal seat. Whoa.
Careful.
Anyway, we're going to have some animals tonight. Bamboo's going to be here helping us out a little bit with the live tonight. And Mary is going to be right over here cutting hair as we go. And we are going to be talking about some comments that were put in the comments this last time. We're going to be talking about 2 of the videos that we've got going on. We're going to be talking about some milestones that we've hit on this YouTube channel that you have been a huge integral part of. And I want to say I appreciate every one of you because our video, the raccoon hot tubs, just went over 3 million views.
Did it really, Michael?
3 million views.
What?
Yes, 3 million views. And everybody definitely is validating me as a wildlife control operator. What do you think about that? How you like that?
That's pretty awesome.
You like that?
I do. I do like that. I like that a lot.
Cool. So let's jump right into it. Let's talk about some great things that Wildlife Command Center has going on right now, besides just the YouTube channel, which we love the YouTube channel. We love all our YouTube subscribers, you know. But we are moving into the busiest season that we have as Wildlife Command Center. And if you've watched any of the TikTok videos, if you've watched any of the trending Facebook reels, you will know that this is the summer of the bees. Their bees are just making a huge comeback this year. Like, they have rebounded tremendously. In the 12 years I've had this company, I've never done so many bee inspections and bee cutouts. It's just been amazing how many bees there are. And so
what's buzzing around, isn't it, Mike?
That's right. That's just what buzzing around.
So do you want to be friends with them all?
We're going to be friends with some of them. One of our animal care technicians, Anthony, which you guys have met a few times, he is actually taking care of the queens that we pull out of these hives, and he's establishing new hives. So every time we do a bee removal, we do not lose that colony of bees. We're actually reintroducing that colony of bees back into our ecosystem, just in a more controlled environment, because nobody wants bees inside their house.
So when you relocate them, Michael, do you make it so that they can still go out and make honey and whatever they, get a new home?
Yes, actually we do. And we encourage them to do that. We'll put the bees into a new box, a new bee box, and then we'll put queen excluders in it so that the queen can't get out. As long as the queen stays in the box, all the worker bees will stay there with her. And so that becomes an established colony at that point. And then the next year, so this is the summer of 23, the summer of 24, we're going to add another box on top, and that's going to be the brood box. And then we'll add another box on top of that, 25, and that's going to be the honey box. And so that'll be
that's a lot of boxes, Michael.
Three boxes, 3 stacked boxes is about this high. That's a normal beehive, but I've seen them 8 high. Way up here.
You should do an episode of each one of the queens and call it like the real house queens of queens of whatever.
Of Imperial. the real queen bees of Imperial.
Yes,
That's a good idea.
I think this is
awesome.
I think this is a great idea. Oh, and then we could have Anthony make the mead, and we'd have them all line up and drink the mead.
Ooh, can I have mead? I like mead.
How old are you exactly, Baboon?
54.
I don't believe you, but okay. I think you're lying.
I am not a lion. I'm a baboon.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. So besides doing a lot of honeybees, we're also moving into bat season. And nobody wants to live with bats either. So doing tons of bat inspections right now and preparing for August the 1st, which is the first official day of the year that you can exclude bats out of a home.
Why is that, Michael?
Well, so there's protections on bats. They have a lot of protections. And one of those is that you cannot separate a nursing female bat from her young. You have to keep them together. All right. When we exclude bats, we put an excluder out. And so the adult can get out and go off, but she can't get back in. So we would be breaking that rule if we did that before August the 1st. August the 1st is the acceptable time when the baby bats are big enough to fly. And so they'll come out with the female, they'll both come out, and then they won't be able to get back in the home.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I like how that's done.
And we keep the family unit together. Of course, the dad's not involved. Yes.
Why?
Because female bats do not like male bats. Not for the same reason that female raccoons don't like male raccoons, different reason. But female bats don't like male bats, and so they kick the male bats out of the colony. Do we have a question?
Lucille asks, has the climate change interfered with the habitat of bumblebees?
Well, so I'm going to use your words. Bumblebees are not having a problem at all, and climate change is normal. It's just a normal cycle of this planet. This planet has been a lot hotter than it is currently. We're coming out of an ice age, folks. So get used to it, But yeah, climate change has nothing to do with bees. They actually like it hotter. You know what's going to happen is as the planet gets back to the temperature it's supposed to be, which is a lot hotter, a lot of the insects are going to really do well. And then some of the cold weather animals are not going to do so well because they've only existed because of the cold spell that we've been in for so long, for eons. Thousands of years we've been in this glacial freeze the planet has. Nobody ever thinks about that.
So didn't you just go to the wild bird sanctuary, the only one in the state of Missouri, and they said that the baby birds actually started hatching a month earlier this year compared to all the other years?
Well, to correct you, yes, I went to the Wild Bird Rehabilitation Center. It's not a sanctuary.
That's a big word for me.
Rehabilitation. So I'm from Louisiana, and I know you can say it. Rehabilitation. The Wild Bird Rehabilitation Center. Yeah, so, this was a mild winter, and it was a very nice spring. And yes, the baby birds did hatch earlier, which is going to happen,
Super chat from Hear This.
Hey, Hear This. We can always count on Hear This. Hey, can you punch that? Wait, let me help you.
I want to do the goat. Can I do the goat?
So, when you have a mild winter and you have a mild spring, nature senses that way ahead of time. And so the raccoons will have their young earlier, squirrels will have their young earlier, and the Wild Bird Rehabilitation Center found out that baby birds hatched earlier. So yeah, they're having a lot of early birds. And I bet they're going to get all the worms. Hey, we did see worms there. Hey, stop. No, it is way too late in the afternoon for you to be drinking caffeine.
No,
yes, it is.
No.
Way too late. Stop.
I want Wildlife Command Center coffee. Give me.
Okay, well, that is not Wildlife Command Center's coffee, so stop. That's actually a trader's coffee. Somebody else. But it's really good. So, does anybody have any questions about honeybees? Because now's the time, because I'm fixing to move on to a different subject. A different subject entirely. As a matter of fact, we're going to be showing you guys a different primate that we have in here. A really cute little primate. And she's going to bring out one of our favorite snakes while I get my hair cut. And that little primate is running around down there. I see her. She's really running good too. She's like really, really fast. But yeah, honeybees this year have been incredible. We've been doing a lot of work with the honeybees. As a matter of fact, we had an incredible, that's a primate, looks just like your cousin. But cuter.
Michael,
she's a lot cuter.
She has no fur. And
she does, kind of.
She doesn't have hardly any fur.
That's why they call them naked apes. Yep. Naked.
I like naked.
Naked apes. Yeah, I see you're naked.
Her butt's a lot cuter than mine.
Yeah, well, don't stop that. This is a family show. We do not want to see your butt. Stop. All right. Anyway, Adeline, who is an up-and-coming model, and she's our Wildlife Command Center grandbaby, is going to bring Mac out. And Bamboo, I hope you got all of your ball python facts that we went over earlier. Remember last week when we went over your ball python facts?
You might have to remind me on a couple, but I do know some.
I'm gonna be getting my hair cut, so you're gonna be on your own. All right, introducing Adeline, Matt, and her mom, Jennifer. I'm gonna get my hair cut while y'all do that.
Well, hi everybody. Addie, can you say hi?
Everybody, this is Adeline. She's our Wildlife Command Center grandbaby.
Can you wave? Say hi everybody.
Hi, Adeline.
Hey, Bamboo.
Hi, Adeline. Hi.
Hey, Bamboo, I'm gonna tell you this one more time. You need to keep your face towards the camera so that the audience can see you. Stop turning your face so much. Eye contact with the camera, please. There you go. Perfect.
That's intense.
Perfect.
That's intense.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael. All right. So this here is Mac. And Mac was born July 17th, and we got him at a trader show.
You can
And
walk
as
around
you can
over there
see,
and get in
well,
front of
he's
the camera.
gonna
Sorry.
come closer
can
to
put him
you
right up in
so
front
you
of
can
the
see
camera.
it.
Get closer. He's a pretty.
Mac is a yellow belly pastel ball python. Isn't he pretty?
Yeah, just keep it right in there. Can you see the monitor?
Yeah.
All right.
She's
People like to
doing
see
great.
all the colors. Turn
Doing
him around a
great.
little bit so they can see the different pattern on him.
So if you look, he actually has some type of like almost alien looking things on his sides. So those are pretty cool. You see that alien right there, right there, right there. There's a good alien right there. Love it. So, ball pythons. Michael, are they ground
Like the
snakes
snake?
or are they tree snakes?
Well, you're referring to, are they arboreal or are they terrestrial?
Once again, big words. Little baboon here.
Yeah. So ball pythons are not very good climbers, and they typically are ground oriented or terrestrial type ambush predators. They specifically love small rodents and different types of burrowing rodents. Rodents. Another thing to point out about the yellow pastel is that its belly is smooth, flat, and without pattern. And he's got really clean sides. So for pastel, he's actually a really clean pastel because his belly is really, really nice and clean. Now, the reason why he's not a clown is because if you look down the center of his back, the alien heads spill over to each side. And so typically a clown will have a nice clean, like a road right down the middle, and the alien heads don't come up that high or they don't spill over either. So he is a yellow belly pastel, which means he's going to produce some really beautiful yellow belly offspring.
Now, Michael, how big is he going to get?
One of the great things about keeping a ball python as a pet is that they don't get terribly big. Like 4 feet is like big for a ball python, but
So-
they do get pretty thick.
Well, I do know a couple things about this guy in particular. He is in our coloring book. That's what we have. He is. And he's also on some of our merchandise.
Nice.
He is. He's on a hoodie.
He's on a hoodie, yeah.
He is. Taylor has him on a hoodie right now.
What?
Yep.
Taylor, walk in front of the camera. Show us your hoodie.
Taylor left.
Oh,
She'll be back later.
sorry, I
maybe.
can't see.
It's okay.
Can't see what's going on.
Now is not the
See the
time. to
snake? Can you touch your snake?
All right. Anybody else have any more exciting and amazing facts
Or questions?
or questions? They see the screen moving. Who's saying what?
We already answered that.
No questions about Matt.
Do you have your coloring books yet? Who said that? Very interesting. Oh, okay.
Up there you go. Adeline's
Adelaine's
sending the
fishing
coloring
out.
books to you.
Here, let me find Mac's page on the coloring book.
I don't think Baboon could do that.
He's
I'm
Kevin's
not doubting you, Baboon.
But
Bamboo.
so I made is bamboo. Oh,
Bamboo.
here.
Baboon.
Right here.
Oh, there you go.
There's Mac right there. See you? That's pretty close. Taylor made that. Pretty cool. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Daddy.
All right, let's say bye to Matt.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, Matt.
How you doing
So-
over there, Michael?
Bamboo.
Yes, sir.
Have you looked at the schedule recently for the events we have coming up?
I have. I'm very excited about them.
So we have an event coming up this Saturday. What's that about?
We are going to the Immortal Keep Tattoo Parlor from 1 to 9 p.m. It's down in Bonterre. It's the grand opening. I heard that tattoos the size of a baseball are $45.
Hey, do you think they'll do a barbed wire tattoo for me?
I'm sure they will.
We need to send them some information ahead of time.
I know who has his phone number on hand.
All right.
Make sure to do it.
So what else we got going on?
Oh, Michael, well, after that, we're going to be at the Wicked Crafts over in Imperial, the same place at the Pastime Club that we have all of our trivia nights at. And they're going to have a craft fair where everybody that pays the booth fee, that money is being donated to the center.
Oh, wow.
So that's pretty cool.
So is it being donated to Wildlife Command Center or Raptor Rescue?
It's going to go to Raptor Rescue to help us save birds of prey all over the area.
Nice. If we had baboons, we would save baboons too.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
But there ain't none around here.
Why not?
Well, because they just don't let baboons run loose around here. This is like, you're the exception.
Well, I'm very honored and very happy to meet all y'all. Mwah.
What else we got going on?
Well, after... Hang on.
You broke your arm.
Ivy, can you
5 seconds for
can you
station
give the viewers
identification.
an update of what you're doing? Some people joined late and they're wondering why there's so much going on right now.
Right.
Well, you know, it's alive. So we wanted you to just see what we do here at Wildlife Command Center, which we do just about everything. So, you know, here's the thing. There's no separation in my life. Like, there's Wildlife Command Center in my private life, there's no boundaries. There's no separation. So we do everything that anyone else does around anywhere, you know? So we're getting a haircut so that I can shape my hair into a mohawk as it grows out. And I gave Mary some very specific details. The other thing we did when you first joined on is we revealed Jenna's new hairdo.
Ta-da! Look at this! This is so cool.
So Jenna was a blonde for a long time, for like over a year. And she actually got quite a few movie parts with that. But she decided to go dark to give her hair a break.
Yeah,
And so
I've been blonde since 2020. Like when the
Oh,
world
really?
first started to open up, or before
Yeah.
the world shut down, I chopped it and went blonde and needed a break. So we had a whole bunch of people vote on 5 different options of what I was going to look like. This morning we had 107 votes, and then something happened and it got kicked into almost 140 votes by the end of this afternoon. So we have the red-winged blackbird look. So
the
it's got
red-winged
one-
blackbird.
I am, which
look.
just happens to be one of my absolute favorite songbirds. So
Yeah. And you know, something else just happened. So Jenna's boyfriend just walked in. And he's never seen her hair this way. Like Aaron just got a new girlfriend. Ta-da!
which personality do you want with this one?
Super Number 12.
Super chat. Hear this? Thank you.
Thank you, Hear This. You know, Hear This is one of our Patreon members.
Yes.
And she supports us monthly. And we really, really appreciate her. She gets a lot of great behind the scenes photos and information, you know.
Daniel Keith would like to know if they are if our viewers are voting on your arm tattoo that you're going to
No.
get. They remember.
That can't
Oh,
be changed
well-
that easily.
Well, you know, it's got. So we could do that. That might not be a bad thing to do.
Yeah,
Run
let's
a
do it.
poll. Run
Yeah.
a poll. But it's got to be like the $45 stick figure.
No, they could do like a line tracing of something.
Yeah.
It's Michael Beran. They're gonna do a good job and a good tattoo on Michael Beran.
Well, of course they will.
They have to.
They will.
All right. All right. I'll throw a poll up when we get done here.
You
I'll
guys
give
give
you
us
5 options.
give us some suggestions so that we can put those into the
But it's going to be the stick figure, you know, like the one I got. Can't remember which one I got. So, are we done?
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Mary.
Okay.
Mohawk.
Oh, yeah. That'll shape out pretty nice.
Don't turn around, they'll see the spots I missed.
All right. So, it's got to be something like this. All right. Can't be a ringtail lemur. All right. So, I've already got a falcon outline. I've got a stylized eagle.
Ooh,
I've
how
got
about a
a
bamboo?
lemur, and then I've got a snake outline right here. So actually, Taylor has this same snake, but she's got a side profile of it, and it's way bigger. You know, look at those veins, man. My workouts have really been working out good. I like that.
We've got a lot of fundraiser for tattoo. Come on.
All right, so yeah, I'll do that. We're gonna have the event down in Immortal Tattoo and Fine Arts.
Immortal Keep.
Immortal Keep.
Immortal Keep in
Tattoo and Fine Arts. But you know what we need to do now? We need to give away a coloring book.
Yes.
How many minutes are we in?
Don't know.
You're not keeping up with the time?
I can't read time.
Huh? What time is it? 6:25. All right. Yeah, we need to get one of these going. All right. So the way we'll do it is we'll take this picture of Jenna and I'm going to fold it over because it looks better this way. And somebody give me a pen and I'm going to write a number down on it. All right. And we'll do the same thing we usually do. Whoever comes closest to the number is going to win coloring book. I'll ship it out to you tomorrow. Oh, is Chaotic Crickle on? Do we know? Has she been on? Because I didn't send her a coloring book out yet.
Yes.
She is? Hey, Chaotic. I forgot to send your coloring book out last week. All right. This is not my favorite number.
No, it's not.
All right. So Jennifer and Robin, you guys are monitoring the chat. So you see who it's going to be? Don't show them. All right. So on the go now, y'all can put in the numbers. Somebody's already started. Wait, is that it? Did they get it first off?
No.
They got pretty close. Anyway, let's put this mohawk away. There we go. So yeah, the Wildlife Command Center barehanded coloring book. Man, we've gone through 300 of these so far. I just ordered 200 more.
already.
Yeah,
Wow.
and we're gonna.
Okay,
We have a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Kate.
Kate.
Thank you, Kate.
Thank you. Oh, Chaotic Crickle was right behind her with the two.
All right, Kate. So, amazing things that's happening at Wildlife Command Center. What you got?
Tell us more.
Oh, you want me to tell you?
I do.
All right. So, not only do we rescue animals, but we train animals, like baboons. You notice that you haven't gone to the bathroom in your crate recently
This is true.
because we trained you not to do it that way.
Yes.
You know, you're.
No, I just fixed my hair. No.
Bamboo. Did you know you have two different color eyes?
No.
Hey, do you do that thing like, do you recognize yourself as a being? Are you sentient? Where's a mirror? Did you know that some animals can recognize themselves?
What?
Yeah.
What's
They know what they look like.
What's sentient, Michael?
All right, look. You ready? Ta-da!
What is that?
That,
What
my
is that?
friend, is you.
No.
Yes.
I'm hideous.
No, you're not. You're beautiful. Look at those beautiful colors. You know, a lot of girls spend a lot of money on makeup to get that.
No, I'm not a girl. I'm a boy.
Uh,
I thought I looked like Hugh Jackman. This is not Hugh Jackman.
All right. Well, sorry to break it to you. Now you're
Hey,
forever
wait. I know who I look like.
Who do you look like?
Victor.
I don't know what that
I'm
means.
from the Lion King. I'm Rafiki.
Oh, Rafiki was a baboon.
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind was he? Do you know?
I have
Do you
no
know?
idea.
Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Do you know? Google
Kate
it.
would like to donate her box to hear, or her coloring book to hear this.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks, Kate. We love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
All right, Kate, we're going to send that coloring book out to hear this. Yeah, so we not only rescue animals, exotic animals, and birds of prey, but we also train animals. And we have a production company called Wildlife Command Center Movie Animals. If you didn't know it, look it up on IMDb. Wildlife Command Center Movie Animals. And Wildlife Command Center Movie Animals just got involved with a big production out of Los Angeles called Cursed Waters.
Ah.
So you're going to see the big old Wildlife Command Center logo on the opening credits of Cursed Waters. and we are going to be helping them with every single animal that they have on set that might be a problem.
Like what?
Like rats. Yeah. But also there's where they're going to be filming on this one island, there's a lot of snakes. They're mostly they're all harmless. Well, there could be a rattlesnake, but they're mostly harmless. They have a lot of California king snakes on this island, which is a really good looking snake. I don't have a example of it because we don't have a California king snake.
Did we bring one back?
Oh wait, we do have a California king snake.
Yeah.
I just remembered. Huh? No, that's a Florida rat snake. I'll go get you a California king snake real quick. It's an albino, but it's a California king snake. And you tell the audience how great I am.
Michael Beran is so amazing. Let me count the ways.
Okay, he's gone. Now let's trash him.
Woo! So much easier that way. So, Michael bought me for $10, which is cool. I'm a cheap date. I'm a lot of fun. But we would like to honestly thank Michael Beran for everything that he does for us, for me. The stupid stick doesn't have everything on. My hand is getting tired. Oh, 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 oh. Here he comes.
Are you up to no good?
Always.
All right. So this even amazes me that we have a California king snake. So this king snake's name is Rafiki.
Chief.
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 Yes. Chief came from one of our volunteers, and he is a California king snake. So California king snakes in their natural color, in their natural form, are black and white. This is an albino, and so where the yellow is would normally be white, and where the black normally is completely pink or non-existent because it's an albino. Anyway, king snakes are great for the environment, and they eat a lot of rodents, but they also eat a lot of venomous snakes. So they do kind of keep the venomous snakes in check. Anyway, really, really beautiful snake. But on the beaches and the hills where we're going to be filming Cursed Waters, they have a lot of the black and white, the natural version, the natural coloration of this particular snake. And they're also bigger because they get to be, about 3.5 feet long and about twice the size of my thumb. And they're full size. But they eat a lot of venomous snakes, including rattlesnakes, copperheads, and a lot of different species of the rattlesnake itself. So yeah, this is Chief, the albino California king snake. These snakes also make really good first beginner snakes because they're super easy to take care of. They don't need extra UV light, and they're very hardy eaters. You can get them on frozen thawed rodents right away. And a 10-gallon aquarium will keep this baby. She'll probably stay in a 10-gallon aquarium for 3 or 4 years before you have to upgrade to a 20. So yeah, really good looking snakes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful snakes.
So, Michael, what does she like to eat?
So these guys love to eat rodents, but they also like to eat other snakes, which is why they're called king snakes, because they're really good at catching other snakes. Now, they are considered constrictors, but they don't constrict like the rat snakes do. They kind of grab their prey and press their prey, and they will coil up on their prey, but they pretty much try to grab other snakes by the face and then swallow them head first. Yep. Which is pretty brutal if you think about it, but really, really cool snakes.
Got a couple people, Kat, Crickle, and Kate, saying they love hognoses because they're so cute.
Oh, y'all want to see a hognose snake?
Yes.
All right. I'll go get a hognose snake while you entertain everybody. You can continue to tell them how great I am. It's fine.
Can everybody in the office sing with me?
What?
He says, yeah.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly-dee, there they are, standing in a row, bum, 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 big one, small one, some as big as your head. It's so beautiful. That one is secret reading. Mary, why don't you tell us about you?
Why?
Because you're pretty.
That's it.
Okay. Come up here, baby. Come here. Here.
Hi.
Hi. Who are you?
I'm Mary, and I started working with the Wildlife Command Center back in October, volunteering rather. October. The best month ever. And I met Jenna and Michael on a film set, my very first film set. And we kind of clicked, and she's my bestie now. But yeah, we've been working in the film industry together, and I work at a salon, so I do a lot of hair and makeup on set and all that stuff. So that's why you saw me cutting hair earlier. So,
and if you guys have seen our behind the scenes photos for Dinner with the God of War, our latest movie that we just did,
yes.
she rocked it. Michael was completely like, it didn't even look like him. He had
Transformed.
tattoos on the side.
Well, that's the idea.
He had a beard like down here, like he looked so good, so good. And I looked marvelously beautiful.
You look gorgeous, darling.
Yeah, but she did a good job.
Absolutely.
Morty!
Oh dear. That's a hint for the future. But anyway.
All right,
Thank you.
you're very welcome. We love
you.
You've got a danger noodle over there.
Hey.
Would you like to introduce Bernard?
Yes. Everybody, please welcome Bernard to the stage.
Bernard is a western hognose snake. He is, in fact, venomous. Yep.
What?
Matter of fact,
Talk about that.
yeah, his toxicity level is just below a copperhead. The copperhead is about a negative 2.75, and he is right around a negative 2.95.
Could you
And-
talk about the negative side of that? That's not
Yeah.
common.
Well, whenever they consider toxicity, there's a scale, and so the closer to zero you have, the more toxic a snake is. The closer to the larger the negative number, the least toxic it is. So
Kind of like a
anyway,
pH scale.
sort of like
Chat
that.
from Hear This.
So look at there. Look at that cute little face. Yeah, hognoses are known for their little upturned nose. Super chat. Thanks, here it is. The hognoses are known for their little upturned nose, and in the wild they actually use that upturned nose to shovel down and find rodents and find their favorite food, which are toads. They're one of the few animals that will actually eat a toad. Garter snakes will eat toads, and a couple of other animals will eat toads. But toads have a toxic gland on them that most animals can't stomach, but hognoses can. Now, this snake is native to Missouri. We have hognose snakes in Missouri, but this particular hognose snake is a captive bred animal. He was hatched out in captivity, and he's also considered a toffee. And you see that burnt toffee belly there? So normally their bellies are clear and light colored, but he's what's considered a toffee. And so he's got those real nice burnt sugar look to his belly on there. Now, Bernard does eat pinky mice and pinky rats, and he does eat frozen stuff that's been thawed out. So he's really, really easy to keep in captivity. But this is not a very big snake. We've had him for 2 years now, and this is as large as he's gotten in the last 2 years, which is not real large.
Super chat from Kate.
Thanks, Kate. Hey,
Thank you, Kate.
Appreciate you. Now, you might notice that he's got a triangular shaped head, and he's got these little venom glands back here in the back right here. And that's one of the reasons why this particular snake is misidentified and often killed, because they think it looks like a pygmy rattlesnake, which kind of does look like a rattlesnake in just a weird, long, roundabout way. But because of that head, it's really threatening to a lot of people, and they'll kill these snakes indiscriminately.
No, but we like our Bernard.
Yeah, we do like Bernard. Bernard's a great little snake. Hognose snakes are extremely docile, and even hognose snakes that you run into in the wild, it is very, very difficult to get them to bite you. Domesticated captive bred hognose snakes, I'm going to say, like, it's so easy to say they never bite. But, anything that has a mouth
Can bite.
can bite, including baboons. But I did notice that you seem to have had your canines filed down. What's going on with that? You trying to be more human-like? What's going on?
Well, I saw that commercial on TV for dentures for $99.
Yeah.
So I had all my teeth taken out, thinking I get a new pair of smiley pearly whites, and it doesn't apply to baboons. So now I'm just a gummy one.
I see. Well, we do have some gummies. All right, I'm gonna go put
Ooh,
Bernard up.
I like gummies.
Yeah, not the gummies you're thinking of. These
The
are just
gummy
regular-
bears. Gummy
regular
bears.
gummy bears.
Bouncing here and there and
Would
everywhere.
like to know about bearded dragons. If you have a bearded dragon.
So we do not have a bearded dragon, but we do have a Rankin's dragon. But we're not going to bring that out tonight. But what we will bring out is one of our other rescues. But before we do that, you can continue to entertain our audience. Entertain our audience.
Are you not entertained?
Yes, you do. That's the only reason you exist.
It's a movie line. It's a movie line. Are you not entertained? From what movie? Anybody? Anybody? It's from Gladiator. Are you not entertained? It's like the best line of the whole movie. Does anybody else get that? We have people asking if they can be a rescue. Yes. Yes, we can rescue you.
But we're going to give a coloring book away first.
They had a question. If Bernard bit a human, how sick would you get?
So Bernard is a hognose snake, a western hognose snake, and they are less toxic than a copperhead. But if you were allergic to bees, you would really have a bad time if Bernard bit you because you'd go into anaphylactic shock. So that's really bad.
That
Yeah.
sounds horrible.
It's pretty bad. But for most normal people, they would just swell up a little bit. But for me, I get bit by copperheads. I don't even swell up anymore. You know?
Isn't it true
So-
that you're been bitten so many times that the hospital won't give you anti-venom anymore?
So you know how internet myths have a little bit of truth about them? So what you just said has a little bit of truth about it. I've had so many series of rabies shots that the hospital won't give me rabies shots anymore. So-
Okay.
But if I got bit by an animal that definitely tested positive for rabies, they're definitely going to give me shots. Yeah. But whenever I go in to get my boosters and to get my prep shots, they're like, nah, your titers are too high. They always check your titers. That's a level of antibody in your system that helps you resist rabies. And so mine is like up here. Most people's are right here. If you've had the boosters, your titers are up here, but people are pretty resistant to rabies.
Oh, thank you for clarifying that, Michael.
But it is 100% fatal. You will die. Yeah. If left untreated. If left untreated.
Let's not do
But so as far as anti-venom goes, so my stance on anti-venom is you're better off not getting the anti-venom. The anti-venom will cause more problems than the actual bite.
Hey, I got a great idea.
Okay.
Great idea. How
All right.
about
Why don't you tell the audience?
how about
Eye contact.
How's that?
That's perfect
good?
right there. That is perfect.
How about instead of you getting bit, you call him,
Yes.
and then he'll come out and he'll help save the day.
And I will not get bit because I do not like the way it feels. You know, I don't participate in pain, but I'm going to tell you, when you get bit by a copperhead, you're going to hurt. And if you get bit by a rattlesnake, you're really going to hurt. You're not going to die. Look, no, people in North America don't die. We don't have anything here that's toxic enough to kill you. You know, not like in Australia or Africa where you're from. You ever see a cobra? Yeah. Well, those are neurotoxin, which is different than our North American hemotoxins. But anyway, we don't have anything here. The eastern timberback rattlesnake delivers the largest quantity of toxin, venom. And that's why the eastern diamondback rattlesnake is considered the most venomous or the most dangerous snake we have in North America because of the quantity of venom that they deliver. Like they have a regular sized eastern diamondback has a head like that big, you know? That's pretty big. Yep. This big. No. So anyway, we don't have anything that's really that toxic here in the United States in the bigger scheme of things. But you are going to hurt. Like you get bit by a venomous snake, it's going to hurt for a while. So Anyway,
They had a question, is a copperhead more venomous than an eyelash viper?
eyelash vipers are not that toxic, but I don't know offhand the exact toxicity, but I'm going to say that an eyelash viper is less toxic than a copperhead. But you know what? Somebody can jump on Google it and figure it out and see, you know. Eyelash vipers are not that toxic. Cool.
Very, very, very cool, Michael.
All right. I want to give away another coloring book. So we're
Okay.
going to do this. You guys get ready. I'm going to write down a number. It's not my favorite number. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna show.
That's a good number.
It is a good number. All right. You guys can guess your number now. Between 1 and 100. And you know, I love a lot of multiple guesses because that definitely drives up the chat line count and it helps our algorithm. Can you say that? Algorithm.
Algorithm.
Hey, you did that pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah, perfect. So, you know, not only will you get a free coloring book, but you definitely help out the Wildlife Command Center YouTube channel, which just went over 24 million views.
That's amazing, Michael.
24 million views. We're in the top 1% of all the YouTube channels out there.
Hey, so that is incredible. And I did hear another good rumor. I heard that you are getting really close to hitting 100,000.
Yes, we just went up to 86,000 subscribers, which is so much faster than I thought it was going to go.
That is fantastic.
And when we hit 100,000 subscribers, we're going to start a new project that I have been dying to get to.
What are you going to do, Michael?
We are going to start filming Rabid People Saviors,
Yay!
RP Saviors. It's going to be the name of the program.
What's that?
Well, it has to do with zombies, biological zombies,
Oh,
or rabid people.
ooh,
Yeah,
that
it's
sounds
going to be
fun.
good. It's going to be our own original concept, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're actually going to film it in the same way, the same thing that we film all of our videos now, all of our rescue videos. The only difference is people that are rabid with the virus. So it's going to shaking her head. Y'all are not close at all.
Come on. Come on.
Is that what baboons sound like? There you go. There you go. That's what I'm used to.
That's from the diaphragm.
All right, throw out some more numbers. You guys are close. We're fixing to win this coloring book. So the great thing about the Wildlife Command Center coloring book is not only does it tell the story of the beginnings, the humble beginnings of Wildlife Command Center right here, but it also has some really good information about getting yourself a Wildlife Command Center birthday party.
Yay.
Yeah, and Jenna heads up our animal events and all of our marketing efforts. And so she will be the one that will actually be scheduling your Wildlife Command Center birthday party, animal birthday party.
And if it's not them in particular, if you know somebody that has a birthday, wedding anniversary, retirement party, any type of party coming up, you know, just
Oh,
kind
we
of
got it.
send that to them and say, hey,
All right, we got a winner. Chaotic Crickle. Hey,
72.
hey, Chaotic Crickle, can I send the coloring book to the same address so I don't have to pay for shipping? I can just put two of them in one envelope. Saves me $1. So let's write Chaotic Crickle's name number on that one. Yeah.
nah. Hi, pretty girl.
Hi,
Very
Eddie.
good. All right, so let's bring out our last rescue animal. It's gonna be the last animal for the night. You've actually seen her before, and I had a ton of requests to show her again. And this is Mrs. Kipling, and she is our rescue Tegu. She's a black and white Argentine Tegu, and as the name implies, they're from Argentina, and they can be found on several of the islands and in South America. This is a prominent animal in that area. They are a very, very high level predator. Like, this is a very predatory lizard. Now she's not that big right now. She was a wild tegu down in Florida, and a rescue group in Florida actually got her. What does she feel like? She feel like
feels
bees?
scaly.
Yeah.
Very scaly. Why is her tongue sticking out so far?
So tegus, very much like snakes, figure out their environment by smelling with their tongues.
So does she have a Jacob's organ too?
It's similar to a Jacob's organ. It's not called the Jacob's organ, but it's very similar to the Jacob's organ. She actually flicks her tongue out. She picks up molecules of oils and fats on the air, and she draws it back in, and she's able to adjust herself in space and time by that. Now she has excellent eyesight, and for a lizard, she has a really large brain in comparison to the size of her skull. Now her skull comes all the way back to here. And so this is the size of her skull right there. All of this is sinus up in here, but her skull is that big. And her brain is the size of a green pea, which
really,
compared to the size of her skull is actually quite large. They are considered one of the most intelligent lizards, especially in the pet trade. But I would have to say they're probably one of the top predators besides the Komodo dragon.
could you tell the story of how you got her?
Yes.
I like that story.
Yep. So in Florida, she's considered an invasive species. And the tegus are really, really good diggers. And so tegus dig out the foundation of bridges and sidewalks and different types of concrete pours. And so the state of Florida has put a bounty on their head, and they kill them anytime they're captured. Tegus and green iguanas. But we contacted a Tegu rescue group. Do we have a super chat?
Super chat.
Thank you. Who is that? Here it is. So we contacted a rescue group down in Florida, and I said, hey, send me your ugliest lizard that you've rescued recently. And they said, well, we got one that's really beat up, and she's got scars all over her. She's healing, and she lost her tail. And I said, that's perfect. So this is how much tail she's regrown in the past 2 years that we've had her. So she's regrown that's about 8 inches, I think. 8 inches of tail. This is where the tail broke off right here. And this is all new growth, new regenerated tail.
So we've only, not to correct, but we've only had her for a year.
You think?
Yeah, because
Seems like it's
I've been
longer
here.
than that.
I've been here for a year, and she came in after I got here.
All right, so we've had her a year.
That's
She's
still a
grown
lot
that
of
back.
growth.
But also, she's healed up really nicely. Like you can't even tell where the scar. There's a scar right here, and then there's a scar right there, and you can't even hardly see it. She's really healed up really well, you know. But just a great for a wild animal. Like she was a wild animal. She has really tamed down well. And tegus typically are like that. They figure out really quick their environment. They figure out who's feeding them, and they figure out if there's a threat around very, very quickly. So that's Mrs. Kipling, the rescue tegu.
Hey, Mrs. Kipling.
Hey there.
Hi.
She said, "Hey back." See her tongue pop out.
I did.
Anyway, she's got just a pleasant look to her, doesn't she? Just a pleasant look in her eye. Yeah. So anyway, that's good information. So they are omnivores. They'll eat literally anything, plant matter, protein, whatever they can catch. They are very good about eating insects, small lizards, small rodents. When they get bigger, she'll definitely get about twice the size probably. When they get bigger, they're really good at catching rats. And everybody loves a rat, right? Yeah. Catch a rat. No, that's another video we have that did really well whenever we introduced peaches and the rats. That video's done over 2.1 million views.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
All right. Here we go. I'm going to hand Mrs. Kipling back to you.
Bye, Mrs. Kipling. Bye.
All right. Let's give away our last coloring book for the night. Sorry about that. Nothing to see here, folks. Where's that piece of paper at? All right. Last number for the night. cheat because they watch my pen strokes.
They do cheat. You've been busted.
All right, there's the new number.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the new number. All right, y'all can start for the last coloring book. 1 through 100.
Got some people having some technical difficulties
Oh,
right
no.
now. Quality dropped.
You're talking about video quality? I don't know.
But they're guessing, so.
Nothing happened on our end. So last coloring book we're gonna give away. We like to give these coloring books away on our lives because we like to show that the people, the subscribers, are wonderful, wonderful people that help us with the YouTube channel. We want you to have some free stuff. We've kind of given a break on the prize boxes because I've got a new plan for something to give away.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is that?
Well, I love to go and do paint nights.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Paint nights are a lot of fun. Yeah. And so we're going to start doing paint nights once a month. And I am going to donate my painting to the raffle to be given away so that somebody can have a bare hands Beran painting.
That's a great idea, Michael.
Yeah. Whenever I become rich and famous, you'll have something worth something.
You are. Well, I don't know how rich you are, but you definitely are famous.
Lucille, guess the number.
Lucille. Hey, Lucille. That's the first time you've won a coloring book, isn't it? I think. Write Lucille's name on that one. So, Lucille, I need you. Okay, Lucille, I need you to send me your name and your address. Can you guys that are monitoring the chat type in the email address info@cancatchit.com? And also Chaotic Crickle, I've got your address. Hear this, I've got your address. I just need the address for Lucille so we can get that going and out to you. So we're going to get ready to wrap this up. So are there any other questions? Does anybody want to know anything about what Wildlife Command Center is doing? Does everybody know where the link tree and where they can find the link to the link tree is? Where's the link to the link tree, Baboon?
Should be on the link with the tree. Link tree.
That's exactly right. It is down in the description. As a matter of fact, you go into the description of any of our videos and you can find the link to our link tree. The link tree has our most recent events that we have coming up. It's got our Patreon link. It's got our merchandise link. It's got our coffee link. It's got our coloring book link. And it also has the link to the next thing that we're going to be doing. So you'll have the ability to contact us and get in touch with us multiple ways. All right. Well, with that, I am going to say, let's wrap this YouTube live up, this Wednesday night live. We are going to be seeing more of Bamboo.
Bye, everybody. It was nice meeting you.
So Jennifer, I need you to click the button there that says end.
Addie wants to say bye.
Oh.
She wants to say bye, everybody.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Eddie.
Say bye, Addie. I didn't pick up on that cue. Anyway, we'll see you guys next Wednesday. We'll see you Saturday at 8 o'clock sharp. And you know what? I want to know who wants to vote on what tattoo I'm going to be getting. So leave a chat down in the comment. I'm going to put a community post up. I'll give you 5 different options, and we'll see you next time. So if you will, hit that button, and we will see you next time. It's right there in the bottom. There you go. Hit it again. Perfect. Bye.